Good day, and welcome back to France, where try as we might, we could not prevent World War II. It's in our front yard, where our buddy Poland, who of course is in the French Entente, is helping us invade the Soviets. But Poland has already capitulated, so this is a resurgence here. He's up to 47 troops. He used to have about 100 and something. He gave them all to us, and we gave them all back, and then he capitulated. But in any case, we're trying to figure out what we want to do with our peace deal here. It's not quite time for peace. He's at 89% capitulation. But we're close enough that we're thinking about peace. So what do we want to do for peace? I honestly don't know. We can't puppet, because democracies can't puppet. So we go for resources, maybe? Like, taking the oil here in Baku might make a lot of sense. Tungsten, we import tungsten, so perhaps we should take some tungsten and chromium. Pretty much all the late game units use chromium. Late game tanks definitely use chromium, so perhaps we should focus on chromium. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this push has been pretty easy. I don't really see what Russia's up to, other than not much. Russia's just kind of letting this happen. They're like, yeah, we lost. We lost fair and square. Now this is going to suck. Pushing into Xinjiang and Mongolia is rough, because they never have any infrastructure at all. So hopefully we don't take too much attrition down here. I guess the good news is they do have capital cities, and the capital cities are actually worth a little bit. That's 30 points in Urumqi, and Ulaanbaatar is 50 points, so that'll help us progress towards ending the war. But their capitals do not progress the Soviets' capitulation, because that's not the Soviet Union land. Like, why is this not being taken? It's just sitting there, like, whatever. Well, in the meantime, why don't we ask Poland for some of this resource? Please ask for state. This stuff. Okay. I think that means we don't need to import as much stuff anymore. Yeah, don't need to import tungsten, and oil we can import a little bit less. Cool. I don't really care who controls stuff during the war, but might as well do that. Taklamakan, the last holdout of Xinjiang. You cannot hide in Taklamakan, you fools! Yeah, there's like... There's no more victory points to grab. I mean, I guess we're going to Vladivostok. How dumb is that? That we have to go all the way to Vladivostok to end the war? That's pretty dumb. At least we're in tanks, so it's going to be pretty quick. (1944), wow. That means it's time for a new round of planes and a new round of boats. Very cool. Modify government? Man, what are we supposed to do with all these political PowerPoints? I guess we could start influencing nations. Huh. Yeah, who should we flip to democratic? Let's bring Austria over, because he's currently non-aligned. Let's fix that. And, oh, wow. Yeah, the UK is pushing into Spain. Look at that. Who else can we flip? Let's get Lithuania. And Estonia. And Finland. Because they're all non-aligned. Napoleon would be proud. Yeah, well, if you kill a million Russians, with one attack, yeah, that's something to be proud of, probably. Like, what the hell is stopping the Soviet Union from capitulating? I don't know. He's at 96%. It's just, there's nothing else to do in the Soviet Union. But, I don't know. Just won't surrender. Archangels has fallen. There's still Murmansk. How much is Murmansk worth? Oh, Murmansk is actually worth 50 points. Okay. Well. Mini baguettes. I've got a job for you. To Murmansk. Do that. I've actually got 6 more tanks for that division. We'll see if we can just go grab it, but I don't know. The war might be over by the time they get there. I mean, that's assuming that this is enough to end the war. He's at 97%. But there's no cities here. There's like nothing, right? Switch over our airplane production to TAC Bomber 3. Very nice. Yeah, we might have tanks in Vladivostok before we get to Murmansk. I don't know. We're arriving now. Why are you not going? Go. There you go. Hey, we researched modern tanks. So good. Let's get the artillery version because they're amazing. And then let's get some more airplanes. Alright, so it looks like we don't need those medium tanks. I don't know why I even bothered. Light tank, medium tank. Screw that. Modern tank. Yes, please. And let's update that division. Because we're not going to build medium baguettes. We're going to build modern baguettes. Oh, wow. Hungary capitulated to Czechoslovakia. Nice! I wasn't even paying attention to that. Good job, Czechoslovakia. Meanwhile, Charles de Gaulle is invading the hell out of the Arctic Russia. What? There's actual defenders over here. There's defenders over here. Is that a fort? Russia has a fort in Chita. Okay. Sure. Why not? Yeah, there's no one here. Just go to Murmansk. Get the points. End the war. End the war. And you, sir, just go to Vladivostok. End the war. Whoever gets there first wins, okay? I think this guy's gonna get there first. This has been such a long war, hasn't it? Like 6 episodes or some shit. And it was really looking bad for a while, too. Really bad. But then, paratroopers. What a difference paratroopers make. Yeah, there's no one here. There's no one here. What? Russians! Get out of here. The Nord 1500 Noriclair. Sweet. Switch out our close air support. And are we lacking anything? No, we actually have everything. Sweet. Let me lower the production of artillery, because that's probably the one thing we don't... Oh, wow, we have lots of support as well. Let's lower the production of artillery and support. Just lower it to a crawl. And support. And that way we can put in some more modern tank production. I think that's going to be super great. And mechanized as well. We should definitely get some mechanized going. Because that's going to be our new army, is modern tanks and mechanized. God, we're importing so much oil. Are we still building those synthetic oil? Yeah, we are. We're building synthetic oil everywhere, so hopefully that'll alleviate our oil situation. There we go. We got Murmansk. Is that it? Yes! Finally! And the only reason Yugoslavia got any points is because he took Leningrad. Oh, boy. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? Take all states would be 5,300 points. So we can't do that. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. All right, tell you what. We're going to grab the oil. We're going to grab... I just want the whole Black... Give me the Black Sea. Give me the Black Sea, okay? That's not asking too much. It's just the Black Sea. There you go. Clean up the Caucasus. Let's get all this junk. Take Stalingrad off your hands. You don't need Stalingrad. Let's take Kyiv, okay? Kyiv sounds good. I'll leave a little room for Poland to demand stuff. But we're definitely going to try to block off as much of this land as possible. Oh, boy. I think I do want Alma-Ata. There's some nice resources there. So then how do we link all this junk up? I don't know. You know what? Vladivostok has some good resources. In fact, this area of Russia has a lot of resources. Steel and chromium. Steel. Tungsten. Aluminum and steel. Chromium and steel. A lot of good stuff over here. We can't make puppets. We cannot make puppets. We're a democracy. Take Moscow? What's Moscow have? Some factories, I guess. Man, we're going to get almost 3,000 points before Yugoslavia even gets to say anything. Let's take the coast up here. I think if we get the coast, then they won't be able to demand much at all. They might make puppets or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we fill in all this crap and hold off on some of this stuff. I wonder if the AI will take anything. Okay, so that's going to be our first thing, okay? Let's see what the AI does. Because all this is blocked off, right? We've taken everything that borders anyone who's in the war. So I don't even know if they can demand anything. Let's find out what they can do with their 270 points. Mongolia was puppeted. Okay. Oh. What's that? Oh, Yugoslavia puppeted Russia. Okay. Well, I can't let you have any land, so I'll do that. Holy crap. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can even do anything because he's made the puppet, but I don't think he can actually do anything with the puppet. So let's pass. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. Someone puppeted Xinjiang. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, he did get one. Oh, man. Okay, so he can still take land for his puppet. Well, that's going to be silly. That's some unnecessary border gore there. Come on now. Just give it all to France. Everyone will be happy if you give it all to France, right? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, who's got the biggest name, huh? Oh, Yugoslavia took some states. Look at that. And Russia is... Oh, they're independent. So they're not a puppet. Okay. Okay, sweet. Would you like to join our faction? No, he doesn't want to join our faction. Oh, come on. Who wants into the faction? Lithuania! All right. Come on in, broskies. Works for me. Well, that was a fun war. France. So I guess we've prevented World War III, right? I don't know. There's still a war, right? There's still a war going on. It's not like the war's over. The Japanese-Dutch War rages on. Japan has lost 3.55 million soldiers. Wow. Wow. I don't know if we should get involved in that. Now might be a good time to modernize our army, right? To switch over all production to modern tanks and mechs. Yeah, let's focus on modernizing our army. I'm not going to worry about... yeah, I'm not going to worry about activities outside of France. Not for a little while here. This is a frustrating queue because it takes forever to move things where you want them to move. All right. So instead of light tanks, we're going to switch over to modern tanks. Modern tanks, modern tanks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 modern tank production, 2 mech. We're going to need more mechanized production. Let's make 5 and 5, maybe. I mean, we have 90 factories that we can use. Surprisingly, we didn't get many factories from... We didn't get many naval dockyards from Russia. That's actually very surprising. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. This could be a lot better. Paradox. Oh, there's more tanks up here. Whoopsie. But yeah, ideally we'll switch pretty much our entire military over to these tanks, because when you're in the tanks, you really don't take much manpower loss, right? As long as the tanks are actually getting resupplied, then you don't take much manpower loss. Oh, we need a little bit more. What do we need? We need 110 chromium. Oof. Okay. I guess we can trade with Turkey. Sure. That's really all we need is the chromium. Okay. We still have a lot of factories that we're not using, though. 45 more factories. What do we want to build? Probably airplanes. Airplanes are probably our future. Let's get some more Fighter 2s going. And then we'll flesh out the other productions as well. Naval bombers, close air support, that sort of stuff. Close air support, attack bombers, naval bombers. Yeah. Looking good. All right, we don't need your troops. Change your trade policy to keep more resources. Yeah, but that also lowers production. Is that worth it? I don't know. Like, it might be worth it just to build more civilian factories so that we can trade for more goods. Like, there's always two mindsets. Either you build more civilian factories and trade for more goods, or you change to, like, limited exports. Oh, we have to be at war. We have to be at war to do that. And we can never go closed economy, because you have to be fascist or communist. But we could do this if we're at war. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to have to build more civilian factories. Can do. Can do. There you go. Okay. Well then. Let's get our troops. I don't know. I don't even know where I should put them. We'll put you guys in France. You can be the home defense guys. What the fuck? Why are you opening that up when I'm selecting garrisoning states, game? For fuck's sake. Okay. And we'll put you guys in... I don't know, you can go to Ukraine. And just chill in Ukraine. Is that the right borders for Ukraine? Something like that. I honestly don't have very good geography skills, but Ukraine's something like that. Paratroopers can just stay here in the Caucasus. You've done a great job. Just keep around here and chill, okay? And Charles de Gaulle, I don't know, you're just chilling. You want to chill over here in Kazakhstan? Sure, yeah, you do. He's like, I like Kazakhstan. I'm Charles de Gaulle. Look at me. I'm Mr. Charles de Gaulle Seeks. Okay, new tanks go over there. And do we want to edit a modded baguette? Well, probably will. We're going to put some artillery over here. And I might even go with a tank destroyer. But these guys, I don't know. They have pretty good heart attack. Maybe we just stick with this instead of even building. Maybe we don't build the artillery. But just one artillery would make a huge, huge impact. I think we will do one artillery. I'm tempted to also do a tank destroyer, but if we do a tank destroyer, then we're going to want this version, the FCM F1. Take a look at the tank destroyer, what it can do compared to just a regular old modern tank. So modern tank has a heart attack of 33.6, piercing 130. The super heavy tank destroyer has a heart attack of 73.5 with a piercing of 170. It's so much better. However, look at this. It'll lower our defense by 3. It'll lower our hardness by 3. It will lower our breakthrough by 83. It'll lower our soft attack by 21. And it'll lower our max speed by a lot. So it's hard to make this reasonable, right? It's a huge upgrade in heart attack. But the penalties are just like, eh. But yeah, if you ever build a tank destroyer, make it the super heavy, because the super heavy is the only tank destroyer worth anything at all. Yeah, one of the main drawbacks is how much it slows down your army. France! Oh, we need rubber. Alright, I guess I'll trade it for some rubber. That's another thing you get out of your synthetic oil factories is a lot of rubber. boy. Well, I wonder if we can get people into our faction here. 0. No. 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 You're in the Allies. Gross. No one likes the Allies. What about Turkey? No. No. So Austria really is our only bet for getting someone in. But the problem is I still can't give him that province. Like, I can't give him South Tyrol. He's got a claim on it. Sad day. Oh, boy. We're looking good here in France. All right, I'm going to switch. Hey, Volkssturm. Volkssturm gives us 2% more recruitable population. Nice. Hey, and let's get wheelchairs with rocket launchers. This is so amazing. Even invalids and cripples must be drafted. There can be no such thing as a civilian. Give me that 3% manpower, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that manpower. Let's go ahead and switch this 24 stack over to the modern variety, and we'll see how much equipment we need. We need 6,000 tanks and 6,000 mechanized. Done. So good. He's a level 9 general. Wow. Pretty amazing. And we're now researching jet engines. Oh, yeah. But that's going to have to do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Shen. You have been you. No matter what we do, World War II happens. We removed Germany. We removed Italy. We removed Russia. World War II is still raging on between Japan and the Allies. I don't even want to deal with it. It's an Asia problem. It's not a European problem. I say that, but then Spain joined. Spain is in the war. So it is a European problem. And I'm not sure what's worse. Is it worse that the United Kingdom is invading Spain? Or is it worse that Spain has joined aggressive Japan? I don't know. These are things that keep Edouard Daladier up at night. Great Mongolian State. Oh, that's such a good name. Great Mongolian State. Oh, look at that flag for Xinjiang. That's amazing. I love it. That is a very nice flag. It's like a dancing dragon. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.